Hello, Mike here with Albright Pressure Washing and More. On one of my trailer setups I have three Honda IGX800s. These machines are awesome, and usually on commercial jobs we're running three machines at once. It's been a pretty long week, and this one over here, we found out when we're using it, has a really rough idle. So we're gonna dive in and see if we can get it fixed up and get it running smoother. As you can see, it has a pretty rough idle right now. So the first thing I'm going to do is take these spark plugs out. Well, it looks pretty fouled up. These plugs haven't been in that long, maybe 3 or 4 months, and this seems to be an ongoing issue with these machines, where after they run a while, the spark plugs as well as the intake gets pretty fouled up with oil. Well, that one actually doesn't look too bad on that side. It's only the left side. Let's see what the air filter looks like. There's a little bit of residue in the intake that could be causing that, but it's probably mainly tied to that left spark plug being fouled up. Okay, I replaced that one, but I'm going to keep this one I took out on the right. Like I said, it looks like it's in pretty good shape. And hopefully with replacing these and cleaning out that intake a little bit, this will smooth it out and it'll start running better again. It seems like we lose throttle control over time and just really rough idling and starting. This machine currently has 479 hours on it. We don't use it as much as the other two, but it certainly gets a decent amount of use when we're running 3 people on a job. All right, let's see what that does. Sounds like it evened out the throttle a little bit, but the main issue I believe with these machines is that it sucks oil from the crankcase through the PCV valve and up into the intake and the spark plugs. But if anyone has any comments or solutions, or you have a machine like this, I'd love to hear about it and how many hours you have on it. This one currently has 1,200 hours. And this one has 1,272 hours. All three of these machines at one time or another have all had the same issue, and we have replaced the spark plug and cleaned out the intake, and that seems to temporarily correct this issue. I'm going to take a look at this intake and see if we got anything built up in here. There's a whole lot of oil in that one. But surprisingly, this machine seems like it's running pretty good for the most part, but I will clean that out and see if I can correct that issue.